It happened a third time, second time, whatever it was. Someone's pressing their phone and calling me, but it's law in Nova Scotia to pull over and let these emergency vehicles go by. I'm supposed to stop, but my goodness, it came right upon us. This is the same date, except it's 11:01 now. 14th day of September 2019. I'll have to call this part 3. My goodness, 3 parts to a little drive. But you can see the beautiful temperatures and the beautiful weather and the clear roads. Still beautiful in September. Love the fall. A few leaves to change, and you might see some leaves change. Not many yet. Something must have happened, obviously. Car accident. Maybe someone fell off the rocks at Peggy's Cove. Maybe someone fell on the rocks at Peggy's Cove. Maybe there's someone not feeling good at home. Lift up a prayer for anybody. No matter what's wrong. It's cool. We had about 9 degrees last night, 9 Celsius. And it's chilly. It's like 50 degrees or no, it's less than that. 9, 18, 32, yeah, 50 degrees. Still chilly. It slows down the sap, so these trees are, believe it or not, it's ironic, these trees are dying, but they're getting colorful, so an interesting way nature handles that. That's why fall is so beautiful. Still people out driving the golf balls. I suppose good golfing in this fall because of the temperature. Die of the heat under the fairways. The greens. up on a hill, so lots of wood have been chopped down, used for fireplaces and wood stoves. Pretty good wood up here. They're fixing good wood up. They're getting fancy with some bicycle lanes, new pavement, new lines. Though I didn't go through any construction, that's a good sign. I will come out this way. Oops, look at that. Didn't notice that. Our gas prices, I think they went down a half a cent or something. Well, whoop-de-doo. Here's something I need to do. I want to put a name to my truck. I was thinking of Chevy or Collie or something like that, but that's not original, is it? Can you help me? Come up with a name. What would I call it? It's a Chevy Colorado. My name is Paul. These are called Chronicles. I'm a bus driver and a shuttle driver. Put in your comments below what you think I should name my truck. I'm kind of interested with what you come up with. It's 11:10 in the morning. Doesn't take long to get where you're going. And if my phone doesn't run out of space, I'll have a video all the way to the parking lot. Let me see. 3 west to 103. Yep, that's where I gotta go. I'm not going to Beachville, Lakeside, Timberley, or Yarmouth, but I am going to the left to get to that 103. That'll take me into Halifax. Maybe I'll call my GPS gal Collie. Thanks, Collie. She told me to go 300 meters and get up to the 103 up here. It's a nice merge. That's where I'm going. Now I'm supposed to go in 500 meters to 102 south. That's where those cars are going. I think I'll follow them. Bump, 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 bump. now in 600 meters I merge onto the 102. So you go from the 3 to the 103 to the 102. Cool. Really made this tricky. You're way out here before you see anybody. But you are allowed to merge because it's not a yield merge, it's a merge. Well, you yield. I suppose if there's a transfer truck or something, I'd be careful. Joseph Howe Drive. Anybody know who Joseph Howe was? Well, he gave us the freedom of speech and the freedom of press. Yeah. Way back, I don't know how many years ago. He wrote against the government and spoke against the government. Well, that's called treason back then. So he was arrested for treason. And you can imagine no lawyer wanted that case against the government, so he defended himself. Now the funny thing is, he spoke for 6 hours defending himself. He got off the charges. Now we don't know if it's what he said, or the fact that he spoke for 6 hours. What in the world would he say in 6 hours? Well, we thank Joe for the freedom of press and the freedom of speech. Now I'm told to go 900 meters, and I'm going to click onto the 111. So I'm on the number 2 now. Notice how that happened. You go from the 3 to the 103, from the 102 to the 2, and then I'll go to the 111. Whew, what a mess. Running across the street. Scary. Lots of container activity in Halifax. Look at those cranes. Yes, sir. Lots of trucks and trains and ships taking containers in and out of here. Notice an LED light on the top of that Ford in front of us. Notice on a video it flashes. Notice that? I don't know if it's the way the camera picks up the LED or if it's so fast we see it as a clear light, but the camera's catching every pulse. Interesting, isn't it? Some cars too, when you see the headlights coming towards you, they might have LED lights or something. They're doing the flickering and flashing too. Oh, the things you notice when you drive. I'm going to get some gas later today. Holy macaroni. Like that? It's a very heavy-duty expression. Holy macaroni. Get some gas. See the water ahead of us? That's the Bedford Basin. Look up for an old picture of Bedford Basin back in the war days. Oh my. It was a busy little basin during wartime. This is called the Windsor Street, or yeah, Windsor Exchange, Windsor Street Exchange. Because all these roads change into different parts of the streets in Halifax, and they also take you over to Dartmouth across the bridge, so you exchange city to city. This is the street to the right, the Kempt Road. That's where you go to buy a car in Halifax. Everything up there. Roby Street's another street. I bought my truck. I get my truck serviced up in Roby Street because, well, that's where the Chevy dealership is. My son has a Volkswagen, so he goes to Roby Street too, and my wife, she goes up to Roby Street too. Oh my goodness, we're all Roby Street. She has a Honda Civic and a Volkswagen Jetta, and I've got a Chevy Colorado. Here we are, look at this. Oh my goodness, we're right on the Bedford Basin here, aren't we? So I hope you have a good day today on this Saturday, and perhaps if I have space on this poor little phone, I will record my trip home for you. Looks like a place further down here. Oh, it's faked me out. Gotta go back. I'm going back. Grab the space that was up here. Well, there we go. So listen, you have a good day, like I say. I'll talk to you next time. This is Paul saying, see ya.